Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umara Zulum and the Shehu of Borno, Abubakar Umar Garbai-El-Kanemi have raised alarms over rising cases of Boko Haram and Iswap attacks in the state in recent years since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over as Nigeria president. This, as the Borno State Governor ordered the arrest and prosecution of a man caught on camera allegedly molesting a minor, said to be one of the children sheltering in one of the Internally Displaced Peoples Camps, IDP, since the kid's father was assassinated by the Boko Haram insurgents. The Borno State Commissioner of Information and Internal Security, Professor Usman Tar, also at a press briefing to relay the resolutions of the expanded Borno State Security Council meeting held at the Government House Maiduguri on Tuesday, the 8th of April 2025, gave emphasis how the Boko Haram and Iswap terrorists attacks have increased in the state in recent time. News release from Borno State Government House during the preceding week indicated that the Borno State Governor, Babagana Umara Zulum, and the Shehu of Borno, Abubakar Umar Garbai-El-Kanemi, have raised alarm over the escalating attacks by Boko Haram, Iswap, urging the federal government and security agencies to take decisive action before the situation spirals out of control. According to the report, over the past months, communities in Borno have suffered relentless assaults with insurgents targeting villages and military outposts, particularly in Sabongari, Wajiroko and Wulgo, among others. During an expanded security meeting at Government House, Zulum urged the federal government to prioritize the security of the northeast, particularly Borno State, which shares borders with three neighboring countries, Chad, Cameroon, and the Republic of Niger, as well as security concerns in the Sahel region. While we appreciate the tremendous support from the federal government and the military, we also want to state that with the current focus in the fight against insecurity shifted from the northeast, all the gains we have recorded so far will be reversed. In recent times, Borno State has been witnessing sporadic attacks from Boko Haram insurgents. Many military formations were dislodged, such as in Wulgo, Wajiroko and Sabongari, among others. It seems we are losing ground. Therefore, we want to appeal to the federal government to ensure that the northeastern part of the country receives the desired attention. It seems the focus of the Nigerian Army and the Ministry of Defense is not on the northeast. Governor Zulum stated that the northeast, particularly Borno State, which is neighboring three countries in the troubled Sahel region, deserves more attention from federal government in its resolve to fight against terrorism in Nigeria. Zulum further stressed, the recent escalation of Boko Haram attacks across the state is a matter of utmost concern. There is an urgent need for aggressive military action and actionable intelligence to counter the insurgency. The recent attacks on Sabongari, Damboa, Wulgo, Baga and Minguno point to the need to up our ante in confronting Boko Haram insurgency decisively and swiftly. I call on our armed forces to not only mount checkpoints and guard our towns and villages. Eyewitness videos made available by local residents on Sunday showed scores of lifeless bodies littered the streets at Sumy region in Ukraine after Russia attacked the area with ballistic missiles as Christians worldwide celebrate the 2025 Palm Sunday, with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky putting the total numbers of deaths as at press time at 34 with 2 children, adding that more than 100 persons were injured and they are in critical conditions at the hospital. Zelensky in a video and written statement said that, Sumy, as of now 34 people killed are known. My condolences to all family and friends. These were 2 Russian ballistic missiles. The first hit the building, one of the buildings of the university. 117 people were injured, including children. Doctors, all medical professionals are doing their best to help save as many as possible. I am grateful to all the services who were on the scene within minutes and started rescue operations. The impact came just across the city center. On Palm Sunday, only an absolutely filthy scum could do this. Earlier, the Ukrainian President, Volodymyr Zelensky, had said that, as of now, 31 people are known to have been killed in Sumy by the Russian ballistic missile strike. Among those killed were 2 children. My condolences to the families and loved ones. More than 84 people have been wounded, including 10 children. All of them are receiving the necessary assistance. It is crucial that the world does not stay silent or indifferent. Russian strikes deserve nothing but condemnation. There must be pressure on Russia to end the war and guarantee security for people. Without truly strong pressure, without sufficient support for Ukraine, Russia will continue dragging this war out. It's now the second month that Putin has been ignoring the US proposal for a full and unconditional ceasefire. Unfortunately, they're in Moscow. They're convinced they can keep killing with impunity. Action is needed to change this situation. Zelensky in an earliest statement said that without the world mounting more pressures on Russia, President Vladimir Putin would want to prolong the war. He said, "A horrific Russian ballistic missile strike on Sumy. Russian missiles hit an ordinary city street, ordinary life, residential buildings, educational institutions, cars on the street, and that's on the day when people go to church, Palm Sunday, the feast of the Lord's entry into Jerusalem." According to preliminary information, dozens of civilians were killed and wounded. Only filthy scum can act like this, taking the lives of ordinary people. My condolences to the families and loved ones. A rescue operation is underway. All necessary services are working at the scene. The world must respond firmly. The United States, Europe, everyone in the world who wants this war and these killings to end. Russia wants exactly this kind of terror and is dragging this war out. Without pressure on Russia, peace is impossible. Talks have never stopped ballistic missiles and aerial bombs. What's needed is an attitude toward Russia that a terrorist deserves. I thank everyone who stands with Ukraine and helps us defend life, Zelensky stated. Edo State Command of the Nigeria Police Force has confirmed that some residents, including vigilante members, have handed over to it 4 persons from Kano State Court with Dane guns in Benin City. The police said the suspects are hunters and not herdsmen as alleged by members of the public, and on the other hand, the Kano State government has submitted the actual names of victims and the next of kin to the Edo State counterpart over the killing of travelers caught with guns at Uromi last month by irate mobs. The Kano State government, led by the deputy governor while in Benin City during the week, confirmed the actual total numbers of persons killed at Uromi to be 16, saying the victims hailed from 5 local government areas of Kano State. Edo State Command of the Nigeria Police Force, in a statement it issued on Saturday, said that the Edo Command is aware of a misinformation on the social media that 4 herdsmen armed with guns were arrested at Americanus Hotel on Asemweng High Street after Big Joe Motors, Ramad Park, Origbeni quarters, and handed over to the police. The command wishes to inform the general public that 4 suspects, Yusuf Abdul Karim, Mujahid Garba, Shitu Idris, and Jamilu Habibu, intercepted by a member of the Edo security network with 3 Dane guns, 6 empty cartridges, 3 half-filled cartridges, 4 cutlasses and 2 daggers, were swiftly taken over by officers from the Ikpoba Hill police station. Preliminary investigation reveals that they are hunters, not herdsmen. They were from Dogua in Kano State heading to Uve community in Orienwan local government of Edo State. Meanwhile, investigation is ongoing. The Edo State Commissioner of Police, CP Monday Agbonika, wishes to use this opportunity to discourage residents of the state from circulating wrong information capable of causing unnecessary tension, the police said, as signed and made available by the Police Command Public Relations Officer, CSP Moses Joel Yamu. A news release from the Office of the Chief Press Secretary to the Edo State Governor indicated that the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has disclosed that the federal, in collaboration with the Edo State Government, have set up a fact-finding committee to look into the circumstances surrounding the recent killings of some hunters in Uromi, Edo State. Governor Okpebholo stated this on Thursday when he received a high-powered delegation from Kano State, led by the Deputy Governor of the state, Comrade Aminu Abdul Salam Gwazo, at the Government House in Benin City. The governor said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not happy over what happened in Uromi and he is determined to ensure the state and nation are safe for everybody to live and do business. This incident has opened our eyes and we are ready to address a lot of issues about the country and how to make life better for us all. The President is not happy with what has happened and he wants us to see to the end of this dastardly act. The President personally wants to see to the end of this issue. I want to also let you know that the President and Edo State Government have set up a committee to find out the remote cause or causes of the incident and put a lasting solution to the issue. This report you have submitted will actually help us so that we do not have to worry you. A lot will be done and made open to the public to know.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.